Welcome to the Explainer. If you've ever launched an app, you know the feeling. You build it, you launch it, and then you wonder, where are all the downloads? Well, today we're going to crack the code on App Store Optimization, or ASO, and we're going to focus specifically on how to master keywords for the Apple App Store. So let's start with a massive number from Apple itself. 65%. That's how many app downloads come directly from someone searching in the App Store. Just think about that for a second. If you get your search strategy wrong, you are basically invisible to almost 2/3 of your potential users. It's a huge deal. This is the question that keeps so many developers up at night. You poured your heart and soul into building an incredible app, you finally hit that launch button, and crickets. It's super frustrating, I know. But the good news is the solution isn't some kind of magic. It's a science. And that science starts with your keywords. Okay, so first things first, we gotta understand the battlefield. Let's dive into section 1, the visibility problem. You know, this is where so many people trip up right out of the gate. They assume the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store are the same. They are not even close. You see, Google Play scans your whole app description for keywords, but Apple, they're way more focused. The algorithm only really cares about your app title, your subtitle, and a special hidden keyword list. That's it. That's why copying your strategy from one to the other just doesn't work, and why today we're zeroing in on Apple's rules. All right, that brings us right to the heart of it. Section 2, building your keyword foundation. So let's get practical. The absolute biggest mistake you can make in ASO is just guessing or going with your gut. To show you exactly what I mean, we're going to work with a real-world example throughout this explainer. Let's pretend we just built TallyUp, a super simple app that helps you count things. You know, anything from people at an event to reps at the gym. So the big question is, for an app like our TallyUp, what are people actually typing into that search bar? The whole goal here is to stop guessing and start knowing. And luckily for us, there's a proven process for that. This 4-step process is your roadmap. Seriously, don't skip a step. First, you just brainstorm. Think of every possible feature and use case for your app. Counting, inventory, headcount, tracking habits, just get it all out. Then you spy on your competitors. They've already done some of the heavy lifting for you. Step 3 is where the data comes in. You have to check the traffic for these keywords. It might sound perfect, but if no one's searching for it, it's useless. And finally, you prioritize. You find that sweet spot of keywords that are super relevant to your app and that you can actually rank for. All right, section 3, prime keyword real estate. Now you've got this great list of keywords, so where do you put them? This is where it gets really important because in the Apple App Store, your title and subtitle are your most powerful, most valuable assets. Okay, look at this. The don't column on the left is what most people do. It's clean, sure, but it's a huge missed opportunity. Now look at the do column on the right. That is a keyword machine. By putting tally and click counter in the title and an inventory tracker in the subtitle, you're not just ranking for your brand name anymore. You're suddenly showing up for multiple powerful search terms. This is how you exponentially increase the ways people can find you. To really nail this, you have to think like the algorithm. And let me tell you, it's very, very literal. It reads left to right, so your absolute best keyword has to go first. And get this, it sees click counter and counter click as two totally different things. So you have to be precise, and you have to use all 30 characters you're given. Every single character is a chance to rank for something new. Okay, moving on to section 4, the hidden keyword list. This is so cool. Beyond the text everyone sees, Apple gives you a secret weapon. It's a private 100-character keyword list. Your users will never see it, but the search algorithm reads it loud and clear. Now listen up, because this is the #1 rule here. Do not repeat. Any keywords that are already in your title or subtitle. The algorithm already knows about them. This space is for new words only. You can see in the optimized example, it's packed with fresh keywords like headcount, habit, gym, score, all separated by a comma with no spaces. This is how you maximize every single character to expand your reach. So let's get into section 5, gaining the unfair advantage. Once you've got all the fundamentals nailed down, there are a few extra tricks. Think of these as secrets that can give you a real algorithmic boost over everyone else. All right, here's an easy win. If you have an in-app purchase or a subscription, you need to promote it. When you feature it, Apple's algorithm seems to give your app a little boost in the search results. It's basically a simple switch you can flip that can nudge you up the rankings. Why wouldn't you do it? Now, I know what you might be thinking. In-app events? That's just for big games doing tournaments, right? Wrong. So many developers miss this. The bar for what Apple considers an event is surprisingly low. Announcing a new feature, that can be an event. A special weekend promotion, event. It's another one of those things that can earn you a nice little boost from the algorithm. Okay, here's a quick heads up about a weird little bug you need to avoid. If your title is maxed out at 30 characters and you use a special character like an ampersand, it seems like the algorithm gets confused. It can actually ignore the last character of your title, which could make your most important keyword totally invisible. So to be safe, just don't use them. Or make sure you leave a little space. This quote from Ariel at AppFigures just nails it. All this keyboard work is designed to get people to find you, to get those impressions. But what actually convinces them to download? And what signals to Apple that your app is high quality? Fresh, positive ratings. They are the currency of the App Store, a powerful sign that you're relevant and people love what you've built. And of course, you're not going to get those precious downloads and ratings if your app page looks, well, boring. Your screenshots and your app preview video are what seal the deal. They need to tell a compelling story. They have to show the benefits of your app, not just list out the features. Make people want to hit that Get button. And that brings us to our final section. Section 6, the ASO long game. It's so tempting to do all this work and then think, okay, I'm done. But ASO is not a set it and forget it task. It's an ongoing process. It's a cycle. You've got to be patient. After you make these changes, you really need to give it 4 to 6 weeks to see what's working. And while you wait, you should be watching your competitors, you should be digging into your own data, your impressions, your downloads, your conversion rates, and you should be planning your next iteration. Your first try is almost never your best try. It's all about continuous improvement. So, there you have it. A clear, actionable roadmap to start climbing the ranks in the App Store. But remember, this is a live marketplace. Your competitors are not standing still. They are tweaking, testing, and iterating right now. So the only question left is, what's your first move going to be?